Rebecca Curtis. We have all had a best friend at some point in our life, someone we thought we could count on and rely on, someone who would always be there for us, someone who would be there for us through thick and thin. Whether they were a friend for a season or a reason, you may have also had the experience of realizing they weren't who you thought they were, and they weren't in it for the long haul. I have had such a friend. Someone I thought I could be open and transparent with about anything. Someone I thought who would always be there for me. I unfortunately found out I was wrong about them during one of the hardest times in my life. Every one of us has gone through difficult times. Our friends are supposed to be there for us through it all. However, sometimes we find that during the worst times of our life, it also reveals the true intentions of those people. Today, I will talk to you about two instances where friendships were tested. To start, I will explain Aesop's fable, The Bear and the Two Travelers, to highlight a clear instance where friendship was tested and failed. Then I will tell you about a personal experience of my own, where it wasn't as obvious, but the friendship was still tested and proved to be not as strong as I thought. First, let's focus on Aesop's fable, The Bear and the Two Travelers. The tale, The Bear and the Two Travelers, was not a well-known fable to me, so let me retell it to you so that we can both see what it is trying to tell us. As retold by the website Aesop's Fable, retrieved on January 24th, 2026, Aesop tells the tale of two travelers who encounter a bear on their journey. The first traveler, seeing the bear, climbs into a tree and hides in the branches. As the bear approaches, the second traveler, afraid of being attacked, drops to the ground and pretends to play dead, knowing that the bear would not touch a dead body. Imagine the fear the traveler must have been feeling as he lay there, holding his breath, pretending as best he could to be dead to avoid the bear's wrath. As the story continues, the bear smells him and nudges him with his snout as the man lay perfectly still until the bear leaves. After the bear has left, the second traveler climbs down from the tree and jokingly inquires to his friend what the bear whispered to him. His companion replied, I give you this advice: never travel with a friend who deserts you at the first instance of danger. In summary, Aesop's fable, The Bear and the Two Travelers, explains the perils of having a friend who deserts you at the first hint of danger. After hearing that treacherous tale, let's discuss a more common example. In middle school, I developed a severe chronic illness that would affect me for the rest of my life. Of course, like most people my age, I had a best friend, someone I spent all my weekends with, someone who I would sleep over at their house whenever our parents agreed, or went on trips with their family. As time went on, my disease progressed and worsened until it got so bad that there was nothing for the doctors to do but surgery. My friend was still there as the disease progressed and worsened, and promised to visit me after the surgery, showing real concern. Eventually, the day of the surgery came, and I woke up groggy and forever changed with an ostomy bag attached to my stomach. As promised, my friend showed up to visit me at the hospital a few days later. However, her reception was not at all what I expected. As I lay there, she backed away, cowering behind her mother, afraid to look at me or talk to me, as I lay in the hospital bed, showing her my new sidekick, my stoma. See, I was thrilled about my new reality. I had been so sick for so long that waking up feeling healthy again was a miracle in my eyes. We also have to consider the fact that I am fascinated by science and medicine. So to me, having an ostomy was the coolest thing ever. That is before I had it for very long and realized the complications that came with it. Now I can understand how jarring it must have been for her seeing me hooked up to tubes and IVs, then to add to seeing this gross, strange thing. I have had many surgeries since, and that friend made a point of never coming to visit me again. We eventually stopped talking and the friendship died off. Looking back, I realized our friendship truly died that day. Today, I have learned and realized that true friends don't care how you poop, and they listen respectfully as you discuss the most gruesome parts of your history. They are there for you, whether it is dining out or laying in a hospital bed. Now, my story is not the same life and death experience of Aesop's The Bear and the Two Travelers, yet both reveal a simple truth. As told in Aesop's fable and through the retelling of my own story, it is evident that friendships are tested by difficult times. However, true friends, those who genuinely care for you, stand the test of time and sorrows. In closing, it doesn't really matter how close you think you are with some people. Time has a way of weeding out those without the right intentions for you. Thank you. Are there any questions?